Have you ever heard the saying, curiosity killed the cat? But Detective Lewis wanted the truth. In 1951, an old woman named Mrs. Sue lived alone on a farm near Nashville. She owned a small field and secretly welcomed travelers. She charged only $1 for a room. There were no questions, no records, and no return tickets. It sounded too good to be true, but many people stayed there. The farm was filled with strange handmade scarecrows. They looked so real that they gave everyone goosebumps. Then people noticed something terrifying. 67 travelers had vanished into thin air after visiting Mrs. Sue's farm. Detective Lewis decided to solve the mystery himself. He arrived one evening. Mrs. Sue,
Welcome, young man. You look exhausted.
Lewis,
I'd like a room for the night.
Mrs. Sue,
Of course. It's only $1.
Lewis.
Only $1? That's unbelievable.
She smiled. Mrs. Sue,
Dinner is ready. Eat well and get some rest.
Lewis ate his dinner, but he couldn't sleep. Something didn't feel right. Just before sunrise, he heard soft footsteps. He opened his eyes, and his heart skipped a beat. Mrs. Sue was standing over him with a huge needle and thick thread. She was smiling. Mrs. Sue,
Don't be afraid. This won't take long.
she tried to sew his mouth shut while he was still alive. Lewis fought back with all his strength. Although he felt weak because Mrs. Sue had secretly put sleeping medicine in his food, he managed to escape. He ran through the Scarecrow field until he reached the road and called the police. After a few hours, the police searched the farm. Mrs. Sue had disappeared, but they found a notebook with one terrifying sentence. The scarecrows are not filled with straw, and they are not empty. The officers quickly cut open one scarecrow. Inside was the body of a missing traveler. They opened another and another. All 67 missing travelers were hidden inside the scarecrows. Mrs. Sue had stitched their mouths shut while they were still alive, and left them standing in the fields until they died. Then she turned them into human scarecrows. The police found blood, giant needles, thick thread, and photos of every victim. On the last page of the notebook was Detective Lewis' name. The entire farm was burned down, but Mrs. Sue was never found. Some people still say that if you're driving alone at night, you may see an old woman standing beside an empty road. She smiles and says,
You look tired. Would you like a room for just $1?